My help for my mic is on. Hey everybody, welcome to Blast of the Stash It. So we're looking at the books that are coming out September 25th, 2019. We're going to League of Comic Geeks. Going to go in and get the books and kind of pull them in my pull list, then check and see if my budget's going to allow that. Trying to see if Mike's going to jump in here. He said he was going to, but you know how grandpas are, they need their naps. So let's go ahead and look at the website. So it looks like without any variants, we got Marvel coming out with 26 books, DC 18, IDW 11, Antarctic Press is 8, Image has 8, Source Point Press has 8, and we got American Mythology and Vault Comics wrapping out with about 12. So, but let's go ahead and click that variance and see how many of those jump up. Marvel's probably usually the worst offender of variants, but let's load it up. 71 issues coming out this week, and that's with all the variants. I think I said they had 28 or so. Whew, it's a lot of variant covers. I don't know if you're a variant cover buyer, but let's jump into we have the Rejected Dead Girl #1. So this is a tie-in to that Rejected book, which I never really got on board with. I know Jim Comics really loved it. He's got I think a first, second, third print, as well as some pretty cool books that were, I think, one of kind of art, I think, on there. So got 2000 AD, 2150. This looks like a Linsner cover. Dang it, hit the wrong button. Let me pop a new tab. Howdy, Caffeinated Comic Books. How you doing? Yeah, this looks like, let me see here. Artist. Those are interior artists, but that definitely looks like, yeah, it is. That's a Linsner cover. It's not a cool, sexy one, though, so I probably won't pick it up. Absolute Carnage #1, 4th print. Don't pick it up unless it has a really cool ass cover, and I don't think that has a cool cover. Absolute Carnage 2, 2nd print. Carnage Deadpool 1, 2nd print. Right, I didn't think that would be going to a 2nd print. Absolute Carnage Miles Morales #2. I didn't pick up the first one on that. I think I missed it. I heard it was okay though. Linsner Light. Not enough meat and potatoes for me. Absolute Carnage 1 in 25 variant. Ooh, Clayton Crane Virgin variant. Let's see what Clayton Crane's doing for this Miles Morales. That's okay. I don't think it's the best in the world, but I'm probably going to pass on it, though. So quite a few covers for that. We got Action Comics 1015. I have not been buying that. I think this is her first, Naomi makes her Metropolis debut as a teen hero, looks to Superman to help her navigate her unexpected new role as a hero in the DC universe. So I haven't been picking up Action either since Bendis has really been on it. So Actual Roger by Alterna. Adventures of Mr. Crypt and Baron Rat #2 by Alterna. So far, nothing in my pull list, man. What's going on here? But I'm only in the A's. Aliens Rescue 3. Amazing Spider-Man #30. I'm surprised. Yeah, Bendis. I feel Bendis has ruined everything. Let's see. I thought this was kind of a bigger deal, this Spider-Man #30. And I'm surprised that Marvel's not charging $8.99 for it, being a 30th anniversary issue or whatever. You know, so every time they can, they try to charge it more. But I haven't been picking up on Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way about Bendis. Tom King is, God, Tom King is hit and miss for me. I like Tom King on some of his stuff, but Batman definitely not. So Angel number 4, second print, Angel number 5. Don't read those books either. Wow, quite a few different covers for freaking Angel. Let's check out Apocalypse Girl number 1 by Amigo. Got Comic Assassin in here too. What's up? He says. It's been 2 years since the defeat of the Great Worm, and with it, the end of the apocalypse. Now there's amity between demons and humans, and with it, a chance for permanent peace. But there's a new threat looming: a religious faction of humans led by Desmondus, the former cardinal, and Metis, an old enemy, the wrath of God. This time, Metis is the target of Desmond's, has convinced Angel to join him in his quest for a holy war. Maybe. Reading Paul's comment. I'm going to pull that in my pull list. That's the first book on my pull list. But the way the universe works, if we lock King and Bendis in a room with a shitty character, they would turn out the next Watchmen. Yeah, probably. Lock Liefeld to do the art with JR. Yeah, definitely. I used to love John Romita Jr.'s art, but man, I can't stand it anymore. So it's weird how your taste kind of changed over the years. Avengers number 24. I have been picking up those, but I haven't been reading them though. The same with Justice League too. I've been picking up all those, but it's usually on the bottom of the stack to read. Avengers Loki Unleashed number 1. I think I'm going to pass on that. I don't know what the big craze is about Loki. I don't really care for him very much. Oh, I just got 2 thumbs down and lost 5 subscribers. Bad Reception number 2. The first one was okay. I think this is just a mini series. I think I'll see if I can grab that one. Come on, show me you pull it. Show me some love. Pulling it. Batgirl 39. I don't think it's a really cool cover, so I'll probably pass on that. That'd be the only reason I'd buy it. Batman Superman number 2. Yeah, I'll pull that one. I'll pull the variant one. Batman Beyond. I haven't been pulling that one either. Batman Curse of the White Knight. That's been good. I know. I don't know why Batgirl hasn't been canceled yet. I think probably because of those variant covers. And look, hey, DC, look, it sells. It sells. No, it sells because it has cool covers. I usually pick up A and B on Batman Curse of the White Knight, so I'll probably pick up both of those. Battle Cats number 5. I haven't been reading that. Betty Page. Yeah, I like Sean Gordon Murphy. It's been great. The only reason I pick up Betty Page is if it's a Linsner cover. I like Linsner's art, I gotta say. But I don't pick up the photo variants like I do for Elvira. So I don't know. Maybe there's not a big Betty Page fan as I think I am. Jesus, how many Betty Page covers do they have? Black Panther number 16. Haven't been picking up on that. Black Science 43. Is Mike in here? I got to go see if Mike's here real quick. No, Mike's not here yet. He's taking a grandpa nap. Shh. Black Science 43. Got 3 different covers for that one. We got Bloodshot number 1 coming out. I think the big hype behind this because Vin Diesel's supposed to be playing Bloodshot in a movie coming up. I don't know if that's even in production yet. I don't know. I usually don't pick up Valiant books. I might pick it up just to read it, just for the show. So I'm gonna go say yeah on that one, but it might be one of the first ones that when it comes to my budget, I'll probably drop. Yeah, I hear you. Luckily, I have a day off during the week. No kids are here. I get to do this all by myself. I can be as loud as I want, leave the door open. Hell, I might not be wearing pants right now. So, she's got a lot of bloodshot coverage for that one. That's kind of a cool Mike Choi variant. Let's take a look at that one. He looks too pretty boy, and maybe that's how he's always been. I don't remember such a pretty boy though. No, I think I'll pass on that. Book of Magic number 12. Boston Metaphysical Society number 3. Joe picked up, I think, number 1, and he actually enjoyed it. So he may be reading number 3. Captain America 14. Let me see. I think he's still on it. Let's check. If he is, it's no way I'm not picking it up. If it's a new writer, nope, I'm not buying Captain America 14. And that's unfortunate because Cap's like one of my favorite characters. I just don't like Ta-Nehisi Coates' writing on him. What he's doing, he's cucking him all out. And I don't like that. Cap's not supposed to be that way. Captain Marvel number 8. You got Care Bears. Unlock the magic. No, I don't unlock the magic on Care Bears. So, how many people do I got watching right now? Probably at least a couple. Well, I got 3 watching. That's 2 more than I thought. Casper's Halloween number 1. Category 0 number 5. See, they're showing Chastity number 1, but that came out 2 weeks ago, so I don't know what's going on here. And here's a hint: it wasn't good. It was not good. Cookie and the Kid number 3. Criminal number 8. Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. Now, I heard that this is a really good series. This is, I think, volume 2 of this. I loved. What was that? Killer Be Killed that they put out, that story. That was great. But I have not picked up on Criminal. I have not gone back and read volume 1 on that. But I've heard it's really good. I think Paul even gives it some props on that. Comic Book Assassin said, yeah, I flipped to Chastity and passed. Yeah, that was a smart choice. Crow Hack Slash number 3. Don't buy that either. Tales from the Volksverse, American Mythology. What the heck is this? Let's take a peeky. Have they, Paul? Have they done more than Criminal and like Killer Be Kill? I don't know what other stuff if they're a good team, they've worked on a lot of stuff together or not. Just in time for Halloween and 3 years in the making, we return to Volksverse with Creepy Tales, illustrated by Bronze Age comic legend Neil Vokes, for terrifying stories filled with frights and expanded with the new scenes and art, including new Mark of the Vampire Tale, a Wicked West Dark Folk Tale, Return of Yavers. Is that pronounced with H? And Lost to Time, unpublished horror story, Girl Power, Deliver Holiday Horror Galore, and Crown Jewel of the Issue. I'll pass. Not doing it. Not going to pick it up. Not going to fool me into picking that up. Dead End Kids number 3. Dead End Kids 1 was kind of a hot book for a while. I'm not sure if it still is. Deadly Class 40. Detective Comics, yeah. I'm pulling that one. Now, while we're going through these, what does everybody think of Tinian, the 4th, taking over for King on Batman? I think it's a pretty good safe bet. We'll see how he does. Got Mirage, Dr. Mirage number 2, Dial H for Zero, Dial H for Hero number 7. Oh, so you got quite a few titles then for Sean Phillips and Brubaker. Dr. Mirage. Dog Eaters, #1 by Antarctic Press. Or how Drew would say, Dem Racist Books. I don't know. Let's see what Dog Eaters is all about. Adapted from the screenplay that took 3 awards at Screenwriting Expo 5. Mankind has failed to transcend the petroleum age. 175 years after the die-off, the caravan of the Black Dog clan, led by Lamont Black Dog, travels the trade route between casino cities of American Southwest on their way to the Gulf. During an ambush, they rescue Bevan, a northern tribesman who catches the eye of Lamont's daughter, Tracy. Nah, I think I'll pass. Just curious if they continue with the volume or reboot. Are you talking about Criminal? Hey, Joe, how you doing? We got Dollar Comics, Crisis on Infinite Earths, #1. I have 2 or 3 copies of that, I think. Dollface, #20. Shit ton of covers for that. Eternal Thirst of Dracula, Book 2. Oh, gotcha. I don't know. I was watching a video last night. They said they were thinking about this continuing on, maybe hopefully healing Batman, maybe. But what video was I watching last night? He was saying he was hoping that it would just go back to old school Batman stories, old school villains. Don't put anything new in there. Make Catwoman a villain again. And stick to some classic kind of Batman-esque stories, which I think I'd be really happy with that. I loved, who's on Detective Comics right now? He did Super Sons and stuff. I really like him. Ether, Disappearance of Violet Bell, #1. Looks like it's a spinoff of another book. Peter Tomasi. He's been great. Love Super Sons, and the first few issues of Detective Comics when he took over after 1,000 were just flat out awesome. Felt like more of a classic Batman story. Evolution #18. Faithless #6. I think Drew might agree with you on that. Caffeinated. He likes Tomasi a lot. Faithless #6. Don't read that. That's Joe reads that, and he's talked about it ever since. I don't know why I picked this up. This is just flat out porn. Ether, is that a spinoff? I think Ether was a another book, and I thought this was spinning off it. Now, I've heard good things about Matt Kent too, and I don't think I remember reading anything from him. Let's see. Come on. I got nobody here. I got nobody else playing Xbox in the house, and I still having issues popping this up. Third installment of this fantasy adventure of Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Seuss. Yeah, okay. I thought so. I think I've read the first one of volume 1. That's why I look familiar. Fearless #3. No, I've been picking up that. Fight Club 3, #9. Loves the movie Fight Club. Never read the comics though. They got Flash 79. Is that still bi-weekly? There are pills available if you're alone and having trouble popping it up. Well, I don't think I have any problems there yet. Freedom Fighters number 9. Man, I had the chance to buy. So the volume 1 of Freedom Fighters is, I think, 25 issues. One of my LCS had 1 through 25, missing issue 19 or whatever it was. They had the whole run for $30, and I almost bought it because we had the inker in for that. He was going to be able to sign it. Why can't I think of the inker's name? Steve and Jamie are going to kill me because I can't think of it right now. From Hell, Master Edition number 7. Ghost Spider 1, second printing. Didn't buy the first print, so I'm not going to worry about buying second print. Ginseng Roots, Uncivilized Books. What, I've even heard of that publisher. What up, homie? Joe's getting all gangster. Ages 10 to 20. Craig Thompson. Hey, that was my professor, my criminology professor's name in college. Author of Blankets, and his little brother Phil toiled in Wisconsin farms, weeding and harvesting ginseng, a medical herb that fetched huge profits in China funded Craig's youthful obsession with comic books. Now, for the first time in his career, Thompson is working in a serial form in a bi-monthly comic series, part memoir, part travelogue, part essay, all comic book. Ginseng Roots explores class divide, agriculture, holistic healing, and 300-year-long trade relationship between China and North America. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass on that. Now, if I was here in Oregon, it'd probably be hemp roots. It'd be all about the hemp trade and all that crap going on here. You can't hardly go any of the back roads here in Oregon without seeing some kind of hemp or marijuana farm. It's crazy. Gods and Gears, number 1 by Alternative Comics. I'll probably pick up that because it's $1.50, and yeah, that does sound quite boring. Now, I like the fact that it has potential some truth or some historic aspect to it, but it's not something that looks like something good. Yeah, I'm a PNW. I'm a Pacific. I'm just south of Pacific Northwest. I live in Oregon. This is the south part. Grim Fairy Tales number 31. So yeah, Gods and Gears I'm picking up. After racing mishap, John strands Johnny Shotgun King somewhere in time. He meets Eli, a young adventurer toying with magic and mysteries from far beyond his control. Yeah, I'll probably pick up that one. You keep saying, "What up, homie?" Whatever, Joe. I don't know what you're doing. Are you drinking at work? A little vodka in your coffee cup? Grim Fairy Tales. Quite a few Grim Fairy Tale covers. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. This looks like something I need to have in my collection. This is not Elvira, but it sure is a Elvira, a knockoff. Why does she have one eye kind of blanked out, though? I want to know why that is, though. I could give a rat's ass about Grim Fairy Tales, but they have a cover like that. Oh, what's this cover? Ooh. Let's. I don't know who the artist is. Let me go back here. Never even heard of that artist. But that's a pretty damn cool cover. I might see if I can find that one and the Elvira cover. I could probably care less about this one. No, it's kind of lame. Just because they're Halloween ones and meat potatoes, I'll probably pick it up. Gut Ghost, Till We Meet Again, number 1, second print. Gutter Magic. Magic and Mayhem in Manhattan as Cinder Burns. finds a key to spell that will unleash his potential as a wizard and grant him magical powers he's always wanted. The only problem is, I wish you'd be able to put all of the synopsis of the story on the one page, so I want to go to new tabs. The only problem, he can't cast a spell to save his life. With the help of his partner in crime, Blacktooth, Cinder sets out across the city, hoping to find spells created before necromantic crime lord he stole it from catches up with him. That sounds interesting. I probably get that. Harleen #1. I'm picking up that one. Oh, I like this cover B though. Let's check out the cover B. Necromancy crime lord. Isn't that the reading of a dead body? I don't know. You're the deep diver on that, Joe. Yeah, I don't expect good things from this, but I'll pull it. No more pulling, no more popping jokes there, Paul. Okay. Headless #2. I read the first one. I didn't like it very much because I did not like the coloring in it. It was like 4-color palette. That was it. I don't know. I have no clue. Then maybe I mispronounced the word. I don't know, Joe. Headless #2. I was talking about pinks, blacks, blue, and I'm like, dude, come on. I just didn't like it very much. Harold, Lovecraft, and Tesla. Bundles of Joy #2. Hey yo, C. Woodard is in the house. Hope #4. House of X third printing, not buying that. House of X #3. Was #2 the one that's kind of popped in price with we learned the powers of McTaggart. I see Why Am I? No. Immortal Hulk. Director's Cut. No. Invader Zim. Don't buy that either. Iron Maiden. Legacy of the Beast. I think I've talked about Iron Maiden before. I like a few of their songs. I'm not like a huge fan of them, but I remember being a kid, and I mean, like, how old was I? 10? And I got a cousin that's about 10 years older than I am, and I just stay at their house, and he'd always have Iron Maiden posters everywhere. Eddie crashing through the door, big door size poster. It scared the crap out of me in that room, but I learned to kind of like, I appreciate the art on it. Yeah, I don't think I'll be picking it up, but it's kind of cool cover. Jim Henson, Age of Resistance. Is this a Star Wars story? Age of Resistance? Got a few covers for that one. Not picking it up though. Jughead's Time Police #4. No, not picking up that. Junior High Horrors #7. There have been some cover Bs that were doing kind of specking books. We got Children of the Corn kind of homage. We got a Hellraiser. I'm gonna have to talk in our private chat and see what's going on. I got some stuff going on in the chat there. Justice League Dark #15. Usually pick up I think it's a Clayton Crane cover. Got cover B on that. But Justice League Dark's been good. I have all of volume #1, so I'll probably continue to pick up those. Nights at the Dinner Table 271. Knights Temporal #3. This is Cullen Bunn title, and I was really hoping that would be good stuff, but I didn't like it. The Myrta Ascension #1. Tyndale cover. No, pass on that one. The Love She Offered. I missed #2 on that. I read #1. I got a lot of flack for reading that book, but it was interesting. Looney Tunes 251. Lumberjanes #66. The Mall #2. Yeah, I thought the mall was okay. That's where they have the gangs, almost like the Warriors, where they have different gangs and factions in the mall. They had the Foot Locker faction, like the guy was wearing like a black and white ref uniform, which was funny. Black Manor number 3. I think I missed number 2. Marco, Intergalactic Trash Collector number 1. First issue, new series. When the ultimate weapon falls into the wrong hands, the only thing standing between it and universal annihilation is alien trader and intergalactic trash collector with an attitude. I'll say yeah right now. Although cover B's looking pretty damn bad. Are you talking about me? I should get the books that you're doing. I don't like that cover at all. Marvel Action. No, I like this, like blowing my money and having ridiculous comics that have no value. Marvel Comics presents. Yeah, I know. Yeah, fun sounding concepts. Kind of lost sometimes. Marvel Spotlight number 12 facsimile edition. I think this is the first Son of Satan. You should at least pick up one of those. Marvel Team Up number 6. No, thank you. Marvel Spider-Man Velocity number 2. Didn't read that. I think that's based off a video game. Usually don't get the ones that are based off the games. Yeah, IDW, they have an issue now and then that aren't too bad, but they're not up there. I think Image is probably, if you want to consider Image a independent book. I don't really, because they have quite a few titles. They're a pretty big company, I think. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. No, don't read that. Never watched a show outside my age range. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 9, second print. Militia number 4. This is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur number 47. Pretty low print run, I've heard on that. So something big happens. Yeah, it's definitely worth a little bit more money. Oh, here it is. New Mutants War Children number 1. I thought something said that came out last week. This is written by Chris Claremont. And then we have, let's see, artist and cover artist is I can never say his last name, Bill Skenowitz. Butchered it all to hell. I love it. Warlock experiences a nightmare. He begins going haywire, and it's up to his friends to save him. But as Warlock grows more frenzied, they should be worrying about being able to save themselves. And doubtly so when a magic inner demon, Darkchild, threatens to break free. Also a special guest appearance by none other than Kitty Pryde. So I'll definitely be picking up that one for sure. Chris Claremont on there. I got a Bob McLeod variant. What's that one look like? Yeah, I'd want to pick up that one if I could. We got going in chat. Marvel Action, Spider-Man 1 and 2 were pretty not bad. Sonic Hedgehog book has actually been pretty good. Is it bad? I have Conference Con on mute, so I can't do this. Best villain ever. Nope. Priorities, Joe. So yeah, I'll probably, if I can get this Bob McLeod variant on that one, I probably will. Looks like it might be just a one shot. Just see how many pages it is. 40 pages. The No One's number 4. October Faction number 1 special edition. So this is a re-release essentially of that book. I thought that sounded familiar. Omni #1, second print. No, thank you. Didn't like the first one. Operation Overlord #4. So I thought this was just like a one and done because I have Operation Overlord #1, and it was pretty good. But I thought it was a one and done thing. I didn't know it was continuing on. So now I got to see if I can go find the other issues on that. It's an oversized book too, so it's not your standard size comic book. It's $6.99 for it. Let's see. Does it say how many pages it is? No, it doesn't. But it's definitely an oversized book. It was pretty good. I like the first one. I'm not a vet, but definitely enjoy a good war story, especially when it has a little more historic aspect behind it. Links of Death. What the hell is this? American mythology. Open link. Look, it kind of had a cool now. What's this? This would purely be a cover buy if I bought it. Nah, that's not that great. Look at that look, that dumb little look on this dude's face. Now, this would be a lot cooler picture if he wasn't this little toothless freaking wonder face here. Jeez, oh Pete. No, I'll pass on that. I got plot #1. Cover B looks like it's a homage to Swamp Thing's first appearance. In order to receive, first must give. When Chase, estranged brother and sister-in-law, are murdered, he becomes guardian to Mackenzie and Zach, niece and nephew. He hardly knows. I'd give it a shot. This one kind of looks like a Garth Ennis. I don't think. What is Garth Ennis working on right now? I think he's doing the new Punisher Russia or something coming out. I think he's working on that. That's kind of a cool cover. Yeah, I'll probably pick up cover one of those. Plush #3. You got Powers of X #2, third printing. I'll definitely be getting Powers of X. I like to get the 1 in 10s if I can, but usually I just try to get anything Powers of X. Yeah. Sometimes they're a little too vague. Maybe they got to make them vague in order for people to buy them. Like, oh, I don't understand what the heck they're doing. Maybe that I need to know more. Maybe they don't want to give the whole synopsis. So you have, of course, you have your Scotty Young variant, you have your action figure variant, new character variant. Let's add that. I think he's still working on Walk Through Hell. I think that's still ongoing, but I could be wrong. I just picked up Back to Brooklyn. I picked up that 5-issue miniseries by Garth Ennis, so I got to read that. Pretty Violent #1, second print, and #2 out this week. I think Joe liked that, said it was pretty good, but I didn't read it, so I'm gonna pass. Psycho List #2. The first one was kind of lame. Punchline #10. Didn't pick up that one. Punisher Kill Crew #3. I'm definitely picking up that one. Because that was the one I talked about last time. I picked up #1, and I was kind of like, what the heck are they doing here? They're making Punisher a babysitter, and he's buying him ice cream and pizza. And the second book was so badass that I definitely got to pick up #3. Queen of Bad Dreams #4. The Ragnarok Breaking of Heinhelm #2. I got the first one, didn't like it. Red Hood Outlaw #38. Sometimes if they have a pretty cool artist on cover B, I'll pick it up. But I got Red Sonja and Vampirella Meet Betty and Veronica #1. Selfie cover. No, it's okay. I think I'll pass on that. What's this one? No. Boop, 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 boop. Catch him in the locker room. What the heck? That's a pretty crappy cover, though. They have any cool, sexy covers on that one? Not really. Who's that? That's kind of a cool cover. The yellow and the red make it pop. Nah. If Adam Hughes did something like that, I might be interested in it. But again, that would just be pure cover buy. It wouldn't be because I like the story. Red Winter #3. The first one was actually pretty good. It's about a retired cop who's living in Russia now, kind of working for the mob. He kind of uses his talents as a detective. Oh yeah, I wish I would have grabbed #2. Relics of Youth by Vault Comics. Let's check out that. So trying to read the synopsis halfway through. Nat Rodriguez keeps dreaming of an island. Soon the dreams become waking visions. Alone and concerned, Nat manages to locate the other teenagers across the globe who share her intense obsession with the unmapped enclave. And then, the strangest part, every one of them wakes up one morning with a mysterious tattoo. A tattoo only the 6 of them can see. Now, each of them knows, no matter the obstacles in the way, they must discover this unknown paradise. Nope. Nope. Not doing it. Resident #3. Rick and Morty #54. Ride Burning Desire. Yeah, it does sound dumb. I like the first ride just only because it had the awesome Adam Hughes cover where she was dressed in was it just a unicorn, I think, showing a lot of cleavage. That was the only reason I bought it. And Adam Hughes did the backup story on it. But other than that, it was garbage. Got Rise #5, Rise #7. Where's #6, dude? Where's #6? Did I miss it? Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Sound Off #3. Road of Bones #3, second print. First one was actually pretty good because they had that, again, that historical aspect of it. 3 words that never belong together. Sci-fi original movie. Rocky and Bullwinkle, Best of Dudley Do Right. I like this cover, but I'm probably not going to pick it up. You know what? I'm going to throw it. I'm going to throw it in my list just because we'll see what I got. Samurai Grandpa's been pretty good. This is a mini series. I got #1, #3. I need to pick up and find #2. Scooby-Doo Team Up #50. Batmite and Scooby Mite are back. Sierra and the Royal Star #3. No, thank you. Safe Sex #1. Dude, I read the synopsis on this before, and I'm like, nope, I'm not getting this. This is not for me. Notorious kink writer Tina Horn teamed up with artist Michael Dowling, unfollowed death sentence, for SFSX, a social thriller about sex, love, and torture that reads like Sex Criminals in Gilead, crossed with Ocean's 8, with a Sunstone twist. Draconian America, where sexuality is bureaucratized and policed. A group of queer sex workers keep the magic alive in an underground club called the Dirty Mind. Using their unique bondage skills, they resolve to infiltrate the mysterious government pleasure center, free their friends, and fight the power. Yeah, no. Can't do it. Can't do it. Not for me. Yeah, that's not right up my alley. Sorry. Hate to tell you that. The Sham number 5, Shazam number 7, shows in number 1, second print. I was supposed to get number 1. I got to ask my comic store about that because I think it was in the back of number 2. They said about half squatch. So now I definitely got to go pick that up. That's kind of a cool Shazam cover. Soulfire number 4. A few of those. Got some Star Trek books, which I never read. I'm not a Star Trek. I'm a Star Wars guy, not a Star Trek. And I'm not even like a huge Star Wars fan. I like Star Wars well enough, but it's not like I don't see Jedi as a religion. Star Wars Adventures 26. Star Wars Jedi, Fallen Order, Dark Temple number 2. Age of Resistance, Kylo Ren number 1. Mike buys all those Age of Resistance books. Thinking of Mike. Oh, Joe's here. He just I didn't even know you were in the live stream, Joe. What the heck? I was on the other page. You can't talk though, can you? Yeah, I can't hear you. You're muted.
I'm sorry, you're blocking me out. That's all.
I was on a different page. I didn't even see it in the little chat. I'm like, oh crap! Let's see who's here.
So you're getting a bunch of crap this week.
I don't know yet. How long have you been hanging out in the back room there?
Long enough for my phone to start getting hot.
Sorry about that. I forgot to go check. I was too busy BSing here. You should have said something. Did you say something in the chat? You were hanging out there?
Not in the main chat room, but in the private.
Oh, in our hangouts.
Yeah.
Sorry. Star Wars Steampunk Glamour Gazette number 4. Strange Lands number 3. Strike Force. Yes, I'm definitely looking forward to this. This is a new Marvel title. Let's see. I know it's Blade, Spider-Woman. Who else is in there? Are you at a conference or are you just sitting at your desk?
Was at a conference. Now I'm having my lunch.
Teeny Howard. Teeny Howard wasn't too bad. She did Baylet and she did Thanos. She's writing Thanos right now. See, Blade, Spider-Woman, is that Sif? And Winter Soldier. Monica Rambeau. Wiccan. Maybe is that Wiccan? I don't know. I don't know who the hell Wiccan even is.
It's a religion that people practice.
Well, I know that, but I don't know the character. I'll definitely probably be picking up that one for sure. They have any cool covers for that one?
Yeah,
they have a 1 in 25, a 1 in 50, which I usually don't buy. Oh, they have a Greg Horn variant. Where's the picture on the Greg Horn variant? I'll probably just end up getting cover A on that. Actually, quite a few. I said that there were like 25 issues for Marvel coming out this week, but as soon as you add variants, it pumps up to 71.
Yeah, I got my list already done too.
Yeah, that could be why he said hi like 18 times. Got the Spirit Spider-Man number 11. Before that was Strongbox, the big bad Book of Boone number 4. I don't even reading the first one. Symbiote Spider-Man number 5, second print. No, pass on that.
Dropped all the symbiote stuff, or not all the symbiote, but the symbiote Spider-Man and the Miles Morales. I dropped all
that. Tales of Terror Bridgewater Triangle number 1. Xenoscope. You don't pick up Xenoscope unless they have a good meat and potato cover, which it doesn't look like they have this week. Tank Girl number 7. That's been rumored there's supposed to be a movie with Margot Robbie.
I heard that too. I'm not sure which adaptation they're taking of it, but yeah.
Did you ever see the other one with
Yes, I did.
What was her name? Lori?
Yeah.
What the hell is this, dude? Tarot Witch of the Black Rose number 118. Did you see that cover?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's has Mike written all over it.
Yeah, that's a Mike right there with barbecue sauce all over it.
Oh, Jim Baylett, writer, artist, cover artist. There's certain covers and stuff that I order. I feel like I have to apologize to Jamie at Rogue City Comics because she's like, "What the heck is this?"
You're not picking up any of that Faithless, are you?
No, I'm not picking up Faithless. No.
I stopped picking it up because my wife's like, seriously, this isn't even comic book stuff at this point, is it?
Yeah. TMNT number 98. That big rush behind that new girl, that female Ninja Turtle. I think I got cover A or cover B on that one, and her first appearance was like issue 50, and I only have like 2 issues of that run, and I have those 2 issues. I must have just picked it up. It was like, oh, okay, well, maybe it's
maybe on the whole thing. I thought for sure it would just be a splash in the pan. That's all, and then gone away.
Terrifics number 20. Drop that. I got Thanos number 6. Only 1 cover for Thanos this week. That's weird. But I'll be picking that up. 3 Stooges 4-color 1942. That is all Legend.
Yes.
Tommy Gun Wizards. I'll pick up that one if I can.
I'm getting that one. I really like the first one.
Transformers Galaxies number 1. I'm going to pass on that. Don't read any Transformers books. Usually I pick up the True Believers because they're $1. I don't know. I have a whole short box full of True Believers of the stuff that Marvel's been doing, the past 2 years. I don't think I've read one of them. I just buy them because they're $1 and I just throw them in the box. So Star Trek books are great right now. Who's Paul saying you're dead to me right now? Who's he saying that to? I don't know. I got Vamp Blade season 4 number 5. Don't pick up those either. Victor Crowley's Hatchet Halloween Tales number 1. I won't pick up that. That sounds like a Mike book too. He's all into that horror stuff. You can say horror or horror, and either one kind of applies to Mike, and it works. Warlord of Mars Attacks number 4. That looks like that cover on that book's almost like a Frazetta cover.
Yeah. I'm going to wait till all this. I'm interested in those, but I just don't want to pay that price for them. I'm going to wait till they hit the dollar bin.
Yeah. Oh, I get it now. Mars Attacks, the movie based on the aliens. I got it. Dude, quite a few covers for that damn book. White Trees number 1, second print, and then we have White Trees number 2 coming out this week. Dong Fest. I'll might pick up issue 2. Widow Prodigy number 3, Psycho 70s cover. William the Last, Shadow of Crowns number 3, Wolverine annual. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I'm on the fence with that. If I can get it from my comic book shop, I'll flip through it. But if I can't, then
Well, they've all these ones that say the Acts of Evil tie-in for this stuff. They, the Hulk, Moon Knight, and those is like they don't really have an ongoing series. Why are they putting a annual out for them?
well, Moon Knight just came out with its annual number 1, and they haven't had a series for a while now.
I know. I'll probably be picking up that the Wonder Woman, the Frizen cover. That's a pretty badass cover on that one. But I'm done kind of picking up 2 covers of each. I'm like, dude, that's just a lot of damn money to spend. So I try to just narrow it down and just get 1 cover. So that's it. That's all the books that are coming out this week.
You need to hurry up and get rich. That way you can do what you want.
Yeah, I could. Let's go to my pull list and see what what I got going on here. So let's scroll down the bottom and see what it is. 148.20. How the hell did they get to 148.20? Okay, let's go back to the top and see what I'm going to drop.
Damn, I don't spend that much.
I don't want to spend that much. Let's see here. Do the initial scroll through. I'll drop Bloodshot. Probably won't pick that up. I'll probably only pick up one cover of Harleen. I have both covers in my pull list here, and that's $8.
Yeah, you just want the that A cover.
I like the B cover with the original Jester.
Well, I didn't know if you were trying to flip it or not. Everybody's speculating on the A cover.
Oh, really? Why is that?
I don't know, because people are stupid and they speculate.
Margot Intergalactic Trash Collector #1. I'll probably drop that.
Yeah, that doesn't even sound interesting.
I also have two of these pulled. Well, I'm probably only going to get one of the Powers of X #5. So let's just drop that. That one I probably won't even find. That was $10. Why the hell would I want to spend $10 just on the fucking cover? Sorry, for my F-bomb. Jeez, oh Pete.
Wow, look at you.
Friendly
show.
I know. Let's see here. White Trees I'd probably drop.
Yeah, I can get into
that. This is only like 3-part miniseries. That's why the only reason I would pick it up. Operation Overlord I'd probably drop. Let's see where I am now. 105.27. I'd like to get it down to below 100, and then I get my discount on top of that. What else would I drop? Man, I guess the Marvel Spotlight #12. I don't necessarily need that.
How many books you got on your pull list? I missed the beginning of the show.
Does it say how many I have? It says 27 comics.
I got 20. Like, I buy a lot. You said there were 27.
Well, I'm not saying some of these I might not be able to get. I do my order form, 2 months in advance, and there every once in a while I want to pop in that I don't know about, and I'll see if I can get it. But like Bad Reception #2, I'll probably drop that one.
Yeah, that's a horrible story.
Gutter Magic sounds like it might be okay. Apocalypse Girl, let's drop that one. Let's see where I am now. 93.30, and then I get my 15% on top of that. So that dropped it down to what, about $80? No, not quite 80. 85. That's doable. I can do that. As long as my wife's not watching. I don't think she watches this show, so she doesn't know how much I spend. But she's a smart girl. She's got a master's degree, so she figured out if I'm carrying a stack of comics of 15, and they're roughly $4 a piece, she knows how much I'm spending. She's not dumb. But that's it. Those are my comics I'm picking up, or trying to pick up this Wednesday, July. Oh my God, September 25th, 2018. That's going in the chat. Looks like we got a couple people watching, but make sure you go check out our Facebook page, our Twitter page. I think it's all those links are down in the comments. Check out our Patreon. Enter at the end of the contest to get book of the month. $1 gets you an entry to that contest. You can get a great $25 book for $1 a month. And right now we have a few Patreons, so now we're just kind of rolling through and okay, this person's turn. So really they're getting a good book for what they're paying. So definitely go check out our Patreon, and make sure you go back and check out our reviews from the books for last week. We did last night. We did live, which was a fun, great show. Spent 20 minutes on X-Men alone with you and Drew going back and forth, which was actually pretty decent. I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was good stuff. A lot of good banter going on too between all of us, making fun of Mike being a sailor, all that fun stuff. So whether you blast it, whether you stash it, happy reading, and I hope you get what's on your pull list, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, Joe, for jumping in.
Not a problem, my man.
And broadcast.